This that squad sound. This is it now.
Yeah. What up, though? What's popping? What's going on? Welcome home to everybody in the neighborhood. It's your man, Marq Nash. You already know what it is. Another great episode of Breakin' the Beats. You already know what we're here for. You already know what we do. We break down the business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, anything else you and I feel like squeezing into those letters. Quick pop-up episode. We ain't going to be here long. I know I say that often, but I mean it this morning. We ain't going to be here long. But this is breaking news, man. For those who don't know, a lot of us was caught up in the boxing talk that was going on this weekend. But unfortunately, we did have loss of life in the hip hop community. It appears that it was some kind of chaos going on at the Astroworld concert this weekend. As you know, Astroworld is like the brand from my guy Travis Scott. He also has a McDonald's meal and a lot of big business behind him. It appears, as you see in the thumbnail, Travis Scott and Live Nation are being sued as of Saturday from concert goers losing their life at the concert that transpired over the weekend. For more on this story, we got my guy, Eclipse. Eclipse, take it away.
Yeah, man. First of all, man, have a blessed Sunday to everybody. Or Monday, excuse me. It is Monday.
This nigga's still high. He don't even know what day it is. Good night.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, they all blend together sometimes, man. It was weekend. It was lit. We was up, man. It was good fighting, but unfortunately, like you said, there was tragic loss of life at the Astroworld Festival in Houston. We have
truly unfortunate.
Unfortunate, man. Prayers up and real sincere prayers up, because we have 8 people confirmed dead and at least several hundred reported injuries from this concert. Travis Scott, Live Nation, several other performers and promoters involved. They're all subject of civil and criminal lawsuits, because what people are hollering is gross negligence. They are saying that this show was mismanaged. They're saying that crowd control was the worst. They're saying that you had 50,000+ people packed in on top of each other. They said that people were being exhausted just from the throng and being pressed together. People were passing out. And worse than that, while being passed out, they were being trampled, literally crushed to death within the crowd. And to make matters worse, I saw the Houston Police Department's chief confirm that there were reports, and there have been confirmation that people, or a person at least, was going around the crowd sticking random people, including one EMT official, with hypodermic needles that the people needed to be revived with Narcan. So one would assume it was some form of fentanyl that he or she was running around the crowd poking people with. And so, like, we're looking at like some real like what happened. People are online's calling it satanic. Online are people saying it was demonic. It was spooky. People are saying that Travis Scott did the ritual to sacrifice some of his fans. They're saying that this was a big Moloch offering. And I'm saying, wow, we're going to first send prayers to everybody who went through what they went through. And we're going to examine whether or not there is any validity to any of these suspicions and claims. And so that's pretty much where we're at right now, Mark.
Hey, by the way, she said, oh, no, it's cool. Yeah, I don't allow people to put links in my live chat. I prefer people to join the panel. You can put that in the private chat, and then I can see what the link is. We can share with the audience, or you get what I'm saying. But it's usually a distraction. because my show ain't that big where I want people to put links in the chat. Because if I have 20 people in, 10 people might leave to go there. Yeah, we just getting started. So I usually don't allow that. But no, it's no disrespect at all, my sister. But if it's just for me, just email it to me. My link, my email is in the description block of this and every video, and I'll scroll it right there at the bottom of the screen. MarqNash27 at Gmail. But normally you can do that though. If you're a moderator, you are allowed to do that. And I think you modded up now. So you are definitely able to post the link, but I'll ask you not to do that because you'll see me go right behind you and delete the link. And you'll be like, damn, why you delete the link? It won't even nothing bad. I don't want people to put links in my chat. Unless I say, hey, support this guy right here, and I put the link, or I'll tell people to put the links. But no. Other than that, we don't put links in the chat because it's a distraction. Respectfully, of course. Yeah, man. I'm new, but I learned that a long time ago. Damn, I lost my spot. Where were we at?
Oh no, we were just giving the intro what happened.
Okay, so
the information that is confirmed. We were just talking about what is confirmed. What we
is Travis Scott responsible? I mean, he's not in charge of security, right? Is Travis Scott responsible?
Well, here's my problem with that. Legally, one could say, hey, he was just a performer, blah, 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 even though this was his festival. So I'm sure if not Travis Scott, the artist, I'm sure another business entity where Travis Scott is involved might have some as far as being a promoter and an organizer of the event.
You broke up a little bit, my brother. Say that part again.
Now, I'm sure that Travis Scott, the business entity, maybe not the artist, could be culpable on some level as being an organizer and a promoter of this event. So I'm sure they got that entity of Travis Scott.
You breaking up bad now, bro. It's clipping even worse now. It's like,
oh,
you
really?
said something. Yeah. Now I can hear you. I heard really very clear. What did you say before that?
I said that whatever company Travis Scott threw the Astroworld through, I'm sure they have culpability and for the events that happened during this festival. But the problem that's really going on is the way Travis Scott, the artist, handled the event as it transpired. We have several video that is surfacing of the artist continuing to perform for alleged up to 40 minutes while people were dying in the crowd. Footage of him still performing and actually seeming to revel in the chaos, smiling, screaming, hell yeah. Everybody put your middle finger up. At one point, you even see a video of people dancing on an ambulance that's trying to work its way through the crowd after picking up a lady who, of course, died. I saw footage of security and Houston police officers trying to get a woman through the crowd, and the crowd they wasn't able to get through. She fell and hit her head terribly to where, like, see, if she wasn't already in a back, the way she just boom the back of her head trying to get through that crowd, yeah, it wasn't good. So yeah, it's getting real crazy. It's like that, like there's footage of people rushing the stage screaming, stop the show. People are dying, and you have the different producers, whether film, audio, and lighting, as well as the artist himself, seemingly ignoring them and continuing the show. It's very scary. Anybody who's ever performed on any level knows that when you're on the stage, you're the MC, you control the crowd. There is a certain level of responsibility there, to where if there is a medical emergency going on in the crowd, the last thing you probably should be doing is trying to get people to continue to turn up.
Question: is it possible? You know me, I always ask this question, and they some people love it about the show because I be objective. Some people like, nah, stand on one side of the street, nigga. I'm like, nah, life ain't always what you think it is, because you get information at a certain time and you based a whole characterization of a person, and I don't want to put somebody in any kind of box, right? Metaphorically or physically. I ain't trying to put nobody in no box on me. What I will say is this: is it possible that he didn't know what was going on because he is on stage performing? Is that possible? In your opinion?
Honestly, I would hope so. I want to lead towards that possibility. I want this brother to keep with it. I have nothing personal against Travis Scott. I like some of his music. Actually, I like a lot of his music. You know,
Yeah,
even
but
this.
we can
Yeah,
agree this ain't about music at this point, though.
right. And so I
It's
want
about
him to win.
responsibility.
Right. And so but looking, that's my point. I'm just saying this as a disclaimer because when you look at some of the video that's surfacing and you look at his apology, the video apology and acknowledgments that he's making, they don't seem to sync up because in some of the videos, actually most of the videos that I've seen while he was still performing, you can clearly hear people screaming, "Help me." You could hear people screaming, "Stop the show." You see people rushing the show. There's even one where you see the ambulance in the crowd and he is not stopping the show. He's not telling the audience to clear a path for the ambulance. He's saying, "Put your hands in the air." I love it. Come on, make some noise. I want to hear this. I want to feel this fucking ground shake. Like, these are direct things that he's saying now. Get playing devil's advocate again. Okay, he was hyped up in the moment. His shows tend to get crazy. Anyway, he's gotten in trouble several times for throwing crazy shows. That's kind of his trademark. His fans are known as ragers. And he's generated this cult of personality where a lot of his hardcore fans are more of a hip hop version of mosh pit music, but nothing like this. The level of chaos that I've seen on the various videos that are surfacing on the web. There's so many levels of negligence. I just don't know where to begin and where it starts and where it stops. Like you could see so many ways that this should have not have happened. It should have got this far.
Well, let me say this. For anybody who knows business, anybody who's ever been injured and you trying to get made whole, that's what they call it a lot of times. And that's my legalese. I'm gonna change the words, but y'all know I'm not a lawyer, but we do use lawyers over here all the time. You got to make someone whole or try to make things right the best way. And everybody gets sued when the suing goes down. Man, they suing not just Travis Scott and Live Nation, vendors and everybody who's in that business, in that building getting money. Oh, we sue everybody. Like if I go to your job and you disrespect me and call me a nigga or your flow wet, and we don't just sue you. You work here. You're a worker. We're gonna sue you. We're gonna sue whoever doing business here. We're gonna sue the person who owns the business that you renting from. Because maybe it was a leaky ceiling. Oh, yeah, everybody get hit with the case. Everybody get hit with the case. So
yeah, you 100% right there. It's like that is rule one of any civil action. And when you get into criminal actions, that's the whole principle of grand jury indictments or RICO cases.
But this is all civil, agreed? Because look at you over there. Hey, look, you over there telling your personal business like RICO indictments, man. I'm glad.
Well, I'm not get personal. I'm like, that's how that works. You cast a wide net. And you grab what you can, And so right now, I know, everybody. I believe I saw a report that Roddy Ricch has already returned his money for performing there. Smart move, Barbara.
Say what?
Yeah, I thought that was a smart move by Roddy Ricch. He already returned.
He said, "I don't even want the money."
Man,
I ain't do nothing wrong, but look, he's trying to separate himself. You see that?
Social distancing.
Yeah, he's separating
That's financial distance. That's financial
distancing. Hey, look, financial liability distancing too. Say, hey, look, nah, put the money back to the pot because y'all gonna need it. Because y'all got these families. Y'all got, oh my God, not even the people that passed away. God bless the dead, homie. 8 people
think about
lost their life.
I'm talking about, they're talking about literally, I saw one news report that said over 300 hospitalized and counting.
Oh, that's a mass cow. That's a mass cow event.
Public mayhem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is about to hit different. And depending on what comes out of all this that happened, this might affect, especially in a post-pandemic era, this might affect public gathering and festivals to come.
Wow, they're gonna change some things behind this.
Depending on when the numbers and the story and everything rolls out. That's why I wanted to chop it up about it, because this was actually, yeah, more than just, oh well, they're just trying to distract us. Like, no, this was from the footage I've seen. No, this was something we need to talk about, because how the hell did this happen?
Did Travis Scott in any way, from any footage you've seen, incite this mayhem?
See, that's where I'm fucked up at. That's why I had to say that disclaimer. I've seen some footage where, as a performer, now maybe let's play devil's advocate.
The devil don't need no advocate, in the words of Ricky Williams. He said, "You can play advocate, but don't play the devil's advocate."
I hear
He
you.
don't need no. The devil is always busy.
Oh yeah, Satan on his job. Satan is on his job 24/7.
Yes, God.
Clocked in. But yeah, so maybe he was high in the moment, and there were so many people and this throng of people that he couldn't make out exactly what they were chanting. They knew they were chanting, but there were several times where you could see clearly these ambulances in his field of view. You can clearly see this person being a dead body, like being body surfed to the EMTs or whatever, because no one can get to them.
Slow down. Let's slow down. Let's engage with the chat a little bit on this, because somebody said what you just said. Michelle said the police should have called it, should have ended this shit. Bodies were piling up. Come on now. Is that true? Like, because 500 people didn't drop at one time. And you told me something interesting. You saw a report about even the EMTs were being attacked with needles and things like that. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was seeing the Houston police chief, black man, bald head. He gave a report of an EMT who claimed that while he was treating one of the victims, he felt a poke in his neck, and then he became unconscious, and they had to use Narcan to revive him. And upon examining his body, they realized that he had been pricked with a needle.
Damn. Let me ask you this: is it over for the McDonald's thing with Travis Scott?
Will
McDonald's drop him?
He hasn't been dropped yet, and then right now, what's been interesting is the damage control and the rollout.
From who?
The damage control from Travis Scott, all parties involved, and also as this information rolls out, and then you got the whole you got the social media, you got the woke mob. They're really on them, because there is a lot of watermarks and earmarks for what people like to call ritualistic activities, saying that maybe this mayhem was controlled chaos. And so it's looking bad. There might just this might be one of them like fire festival things where, even if when the story no longer becomes sexy, it's just one of those things that has a stink to it that you gotta
They made a movie about that shit, and 8 people didn't pass away.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Fire Festival is still something that people talk about. And yeah, no one died, to my knowledge.
Yo, that's crazy, right? Taylor Bell fentanyl getting stuck in people's neck. And these are the EMT people who were trying to save people. So I believe what you just said was truly profound. And I believe it's something that needs to be highlighted. I definitely agree with you on that too. I believe concert rules are going to change. Did they cancel all? Does anybody know out there? And please don't put a link up. I don't need the link in the chat from anyone. Just tell me, have you heard anything about the shows being canceled? Did they cancel any of the? Because it's one thing to say, hey, I'm sorry, this got kind of crazy, blah, 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 blah. Did you cancel all the events? Like, did other cities and states and say, hey, we don't want that here? Let me know in the chat. And I got a poll in the chat right now asking everybody who's responsible. Don't even know if I spelled that right because my computer screen is dim. I guess my battery must be dying. Who's responsible? Travis Scott, Live Nation, the event security, all of the above. Right now, leading the way is all of the above. Nobody is singling out Travis Scott, though. Nobody is singling out the event security. It's either Live Nation or all of the above. That's the whole. Everybody is saying all the above or Live Nation, but nobody is saying, okay, I do see, okay, 8% Travis Scott, 8% event security, but 67%, 69%. Okay, more votes are coming in. So we'll check back in on that poll. Like I said, we ain't gonna be that long. I'm gonna leave here in about 29 minutes. 29 minutes, guys. I'll leave here and we might pop back up later on and talk about other things. Ricky Williams is saying, what do you say? They need artists to continue performing. The concert goers. Oh, you mean the concert goers are to blame? Is that what you mean, bro?
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's trolling when you say that, because earlier he was like, why y'all going to see Travis Scott anyway? I'm like, well, man, some people, look, man, someone will ask us, why do we go see a monster car driving or go seeing tennis? Like, it's no, I don't want to get too far into that. Why?
Yeah,
but I thought, so I know he was probably joking when he said that, but right here, I don't know if he mean like the concert goers are responsible. Like, we don't know the capacity. We just bought a ticket and we going inside.
Right. And I want to point out something.
Let me, before you point that out, I got one more question. For anybody who knows, was this building supposed to hold this amount of people? Outdoors. So even the space that they got lined off, did they block off a 50,000 person space? Like, I'm hearing people say they didn't even have water there.
No, they didn't. It was crazy. And what I heard that eventually the VIP section was where they started piling up the passed out and dead people. And I saw this one video where this black kid
passed out dead people. Like, they can't be, they passed out and then they.
So no, it was basically anybody who was passed out was getting piled up over there, and EMTs was just going along down the line checking them, to where if they couldn't revive them immediately, they just move on to the next person. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
To where he was saying that people were just. Yeah, they were just laying there piled up like they were doing like triage on some battlefield shit.
Hundreds of people.
Yes, hundreds of people. So the few EMTs there had to do triage, to where I got to dedicate 30 seconds to this person. And if I don't get the, you know what I'm saying, the type of responsive stimuli that I need, I'm just moving on to the next person.
Go ahead.
You know how that kind of is. You know how that kind of is protocol for triage. Yeah. I don't know who said someone's capping it. Yeah, 8 people's are confirmed dead. These are real deaths. There was a 14-year-old person who died. You know what I'm saying? 14-year-old kid. I don't know why you'd be at a Travis Scott concert at 14, but hey, hindsight's always 20/20. But yeah, that young boy lost his life. My thing I wanted to point out was Taylor Bell. Man, what's up to you? Shout out Ricky. Y'all, he pointed out something great. I think this is also part of this post-COVID where we're still in the pandemic and people been pent up inside, and now everybody's so quick to say we outside, and people got out there and did the most. And that's what Travis is getting blamed of whipping these people into a frenzy. Taylor Bell, you're right. I saw the video of he spit on the kid and told the crowd to beat the kid the fuck up when the kid tried to steal his shoe.
That happened on Saturday?
Yeah, I believe so. That's what people are saying. The video came from earlier that day. Things got crazy that night. But there was a video that's now surfacing of Travis demanding that the crowd fuck up some kid who tried to steal a shoe. And like Michelle was saying, there's a video, like I kept saying, there's this video. I've seen it from like 5 different angles where you could clearly see 1 or 2 ambulances in the crowd, and this dude seen them. And he's still telling the crowd to stick their fingers up, middle finger in the air. Fuck that shit. Let's make the ground shake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you got ambulances in the crowd, buddy. You stop things. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my personal opinion, my sense of professionalism, and my, compassion for human life. You feel what I'm saying? Real true human compassion, you stop things. So, and that's what, and then, like I said, there's a lot of symbolism and the irony, if you believe in irony and coincidence, that what happened to where, yeah, of course, social media, man, they screaming ritual. They screaming that, Travis threw them people up on the altar. you know, and it's crazy too, because if you look at today's date is November 8th. So this was going on Saturday, Monday. So this is still right around the All Saints Day of the Dead weekend, Halloween, you know, so it's still a very special time in the whole Samhain, Samhain, or what Westerners would call Halloween season. There's a lot of other ritualistic occult symbology that was used in the stage production. And yeah, man, it's like it's one of those things where wow, they're giving us a lot to think about, and we're going to see how this damage control plays out. But I really do hope that we really pay attention and don't allow the media machine to whitewash and blow over the fact that these people died and got injured. You know, yesterday, Ricky, you 100% right. There's divine mathematics. He had the, he had the 8 flames shooting up into heaven with the see you on the other side. 8 people confirmed dead. You know what I'm saying? There was a whole lot of other things from the song playlist. When the one where he's staring at a lady getting put on the ambulance and he's still singing, and what I'm saying, and he's chanting these lyrics and everything, like almost like he's cool with it. There's some moments where it's hard for Travis to really defend. The only real defense that he could say is "nigga, I was high," and that still don't play in my book. I'm just saying.
Damn, man. So as of right now, McDonald's has not dropped him, right?
To my knowledge. Let me correct myself. Third World Colombian is saying that the image of him trying to get the kid beat up for stealing his shoes happened years ago, not at this current festival.
Fair enough.
So they're saying that's
we need that. We need that. Fat check.
Thank you. No, thank you for that. But that also goes to what I'm saying. Now that this has happened and people have died, they're looking back at the history of Travis Scott shows, and there's a track record. He has been to jail over 6 times for allegedly inciting people to get a little too beside themselves at his concerts.
Hold on, man. Damn, somebody trying to call in. Hold on. Let me put hey, caller, hold on 1 second. I ain't even had the phone line open, but I guess if you know, you know. Hey, look, people got the show number saved in their phone like it's a house number. Like, yeah, this Marq Nash. I'm gonna call him right now. That's my boy.
Hey, yo, I'm still here, man. I'm gonna be back in a second.
Hey, all right, don't take too long, man, because like I said, we ain't gonna be here all day.
I got you.
Yeah. Caller, whoever that was, please try to call back. I'm so sorry, but I didn't have it ready. 678-381-1938, 678-381-1938. If you want to call in and voice your opinion on this, I'll take a couple calls. 507, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Rick, man. Stop apologizing all the time, bro.
What's up, Rick? How you feel, my brother? Good morning.
I'm good.
Let me turn this music
down.
down.
How you doing, bro?
Let me turn the music down. Yeah, man. I'm blessed, man. God is good, man. I'm here.
Okay. Let me get the real stuff out the way. How's the family, bro?
So far, so good, man.
All right, man. Hey, bro, like, what I just want to speak on is, bro, is that let's really look at this, bro. So everybody want to blame Travis Scott, bro, but the truth of the matter is you got to blame the concert goers. This is what Travis Scott does. It's a history like y'all been talking about, and a great topic, by the way, my brother. It's like, y'all been talking about it since the beginning. You know, this is his show. So this just been a build up to what's been bound to happen by Travis Scott. This is the, you can almost say it's the vibe that he won at his shows, right? So, I mean, I don't know if you ever, I'm sure you've been to a concert, right? That's a standard concert or a festival or event. I mean, you know not to go down to the front row. You know not to go in the mosh pit because it get hot, it gets sweaty. A lot of times, just the fact that a bunch of people are crammed together, you can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? So I remember up here we had it's called Soundset, right? They actually canceled it after the pandemic,
I'm sorry,
right? Or right before the pandemic.
Say that again. Y'all had
right?
sound what? What's it called?
We had a concert up here in Minnesota. It's a festival, a hip hop festival called Soundset, right?
Okay.
You will have artists from all over the country and the world come out, but they canceled it, right? And I never went down there before because when I was younger, I had, went to concerts, LL Cool J, stuff like that, bro. And you damn near got to steal on somebody to get your space. So you should know better not to go down there. So but this again is the vibe or the aura that Travis Scott wanted at his concert. So you should know that there's some type of danger that something can happen in these type of situations. Now, if he saw it going on, he should have stopped and like, yo, y'all need to calm down. But that wouldn't make no difference because these people, you know how when people just get in their energy and they get off pocket, they ain't gonna listen anyway. Right? The people that was moving the crowd and the people that was stumping out is the same people you see out here tearing up people's cars and stuff when, you know, somebody win a Super Bowl championship or whatever, bro. These events are built to breed that type of energy. You got to be smart enough to know, hey, this is getting too thick. I need to get out this mosh pit. Or, hey, I don't need to be in no mosh pit. Stop blaming these artists. At a minimum, he should have been like, yo, y'all need to calm down. But in my personal opinion, Travis Scott is he's a talentless heel. I don't know what you're doing at a Travis Scott concert anyway.
Oh, shit.
Right? These guys that you see that really don't have no talent, I can name them, but there's no need for me to do that. These people are controlled by the media or the masses, the music masters, right? To portray and put out a type of information or a type of vibe for these people. So it's kind of you had what you got coming to you, because why you listening to that anyway, bro? Because you already know, if you know, right, that they got a machine behind them. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay me to listen to no Travis Scott music. I don't care how hot the people say he is. You can't pay me to listen to no Lil Nas X. I don't care how hot he is, because they're garbage talent, bro. And you see the way they move, that they talentless, yet they go to the top of I like to compare it like this, right? You know how black people we never really heard of what's the name of the vampire movies with the white kids and shit?
Yeah,
Twilight.
that one.
Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight. You know how that shit got large and we didn't hear about it till the shit was 3 movies in?
Right.
Like Twilight.
That shit was on
MTV,
regular TV when I saw it. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
He said that's Travis Scott
and them, bro. You know what I'm saying? The white
he
people.
ain't lying though.
I can't do that on the show. I want to get you banned, right? But
It's
the
too
media,
early.
the powers that be push that stuff, bro. And then we looking like, why this hot? And then all of a sudden, right? All of a sudden, bro, then you see the black kids that hang around all the white kids. Oh, Twilight, da with the spiky hair and the Dragon Ball Z haircuts. You know what I'm saying? It's like we ain't never heard of them, bro. But all of a sudden they top-notch hopscotch. They on Billboard, MTV, B.E.T., everybody, bro. This it's not their talent, bro. It's the message that they provide out in the programming. You already know this about programming. And if right now between the pandemic, if y'all don't believe you can't be programmed, something wrong with you, God. Because 99% of y'all been programmed. And that's all I got to say on it, bro. They did change y'all whole frame of mind within 2 years, within 24 months. That's all I got. I relinquish.
Hey, man. Shout out to Ricky Williams. Hell of a call. That's my guy, Ricky Williams. Tell people how they can follow you on YouTube, because Ricky got a dope ass channel as well, and he often shares my links. But matter of fact, I'll tell him where to follow you at. His name is Ricky Williams. Type in Ricky Williams Boxing in YouTube. You see that RW and Nipsey Blue. You know you got the right dude. If not, can't find him that way, check my community tab on YouTube. I share his links weekly, if not every day. I try to share them every day. Sometimes I miss it, but when I wake up, I make sure I share it. But thank you so much for the call, my brother.
Peace to the guys, man.
Yeah,
Mike,
man.
take care of yourself, Ohio. We appreciate y'all, man. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, you know what, man? You stay
Hell of a
frosty,
call.
because I know it gets cold in Minnesota.
Absolutely. Right. That's why he be so mean. Ricky be around on
Telling
white
you,
folks all day.
yeah.
He be around on white folks in Minnesota all day. Be like, look at these mother.
That's why Ricky ain't got no chill. He ain't got no filter because he cold. He ain't got time for this bullshit. He's trying to get back in.
He's trying to get back in the car, get back in the house. It's cold as hell in Minnesota, man. Hell yeah.
It's cold in Minnesota. We ain't gonna do this.
I remember Chris Rock had this joke. He said the only black people in Minnesota is Prince and Kirby Puckett. We can add Ricky Williams to that list. Hey, look. Hey,
shout out to
hey, look, all the kids say, hey. But But back to something more seriously, man, and truly unfortunate. Here's the thing: when I hear children died at this concert, was it age limit on the concert? Did they supposed to even be in there, or were they there with their parents, legal guardian? Because a 14-year-olds don't supposed to be going to the Travis Scott concert by themselves. I mean, this ain't Disney on Ice, homie.
Nah, man.
Right?
You know, yeah, like, but I came from. I was young.
Wrong button. I promise I didn't do that on purpose. I was trying to play the music. Go ahead. Promise
But
that was
yeah,
not intentional.
Oh, you good? Good.
No.
Okay.
Nah, this ain't Star. I ain't trying to be Star.
Hold on.
Yeah. Turn it down. Turn it off. Yeah. That's your ringtone. I'm gonna mute your mic real quick. I can still hear that. There we go. Hey, look, man. Why he do that? Let me say this, man. Let me go to the chat first. If you guys want to call in and give me your opinion on this topic, 678-381-1938, 678-381-1938, 678-381-1938. Congratulations to all of you guys who are watching. You guys are part of something dope, and you guys are part of changing my life forever, and you probably don't even know it. But we hit 3,000 subscribers last night. As you know, we started this journey about October of last year. Some people started with us, some didn't finish with us, but you guys are all still here in one shape, in one form or another. And I thank God for you all. So and thank you all for changing my life for the better, because you guys gave me something exciting to do in the midst of COVID. Yeah, man, you got your music playing in the background, bro, and I keep muting your mic and you keep unmuting it respectfully. What we got going on here is something truly remarkable, and I thank God for you all. But with that said, man, let's get back to this topic. The guy Travis Scott, man, I heard he had an apology. I'm gonna try to pull that up real quick and see what you guys think of it. I heard somebody told me they saw the apology and they thought it was disingenuous. But I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, and I'm gonna try to play it from see if I might try to play it right here from Double XL. Let me see if they got it right here. But truly unfortunate, man. But here's the thing. Ricky made some good points, but I don't want to blame the concert goers for wanting to go out and have a good time. I mean, whether you think Travis Scott is a good artist or not, you shouldn't be going to a concert with your wife and your kids and coming home, or not, without your family, or not coming home at all. This right here is something I'm reading. I don't know if he has a video apology. I think he does. I'm gonna try to pull that up. But this apology right here it says Astroworld Fest. This is courtesy of their Instagram. I'll share the screen briefly. Let me share the screen. Chrome tab. I got it right here. All right, and I'll read this out to you guys. It said, our hearts are with the Astroworld Festival family tonight, especially those we lost and their loved ones. We are focused on supporting local officials however we can. With that in mind, the festival will no longer be held on Saturday. As authorities mentioned in their press conference earlier, they are looking into the series of cardiac arrests that took place. If you have any relevant information on this, please reach out to @Houston Police. Thank you to our partners at the Houston Police Department, Fire Department, and NRG Park for their response and support.
Yeah,
React to that.
Man, like if you listen to what he said and like what I said earlier.
That wasn't him. I ain't got to him yet. This is Astroworld Festival.
Right. The actual company.
Instagram.
Yeah, the promotion company. Yeah. And so, well, like I was saying, there's reports of people getting stuck with needles. And as an artist, and probably their saving grace is they can identify if whoever this person or these people were who are out here injecting people with alleged fentanyl, and that would cause cardiac arrest, and obviously would add to the panicked environment of people rushing and getting trampled because you have random people passing out from overdoses. And yeah, wow. So man, that's just so scary. Oh my God. I mean, but that's the world we live in. And we talk about vigilance, and like Ricky's talking about, like, what do you expect and everything. And I don't want to blame concert goers. I'm with you. Nobody deserves to die just because they wanted to go to a show. That's not something like, oh, well, you wanted to go to a MC such and such show, and if you got shot, well, you had that coming. No, we're not going to do that. There definitely something happened there, and I'm just going to stick on what I was saying earlier. It's hard for me to defend him personally when I see these videos of you clearly see the ambulance when you're on stage. When you was on that high rise pavilion, and they had them people, you see security with the lights on them and everything.
But
trying
hold
to
on,
get
let's be clear. Let's be clear. Like, and I'm being fair. I'm trying to be fair. People pass out at Chris Brown concerts, Trey Songz concerts. I've been there and I've seen ambulance move through Michael Jackson situations. Like, so maybe he's a kid. He's not. No, he's a grown man. He's a father. So is it possible he thinking it's lit? It's lit.
Exactly.
Yeah. We turning up, man. I got motherfuckers falling out, man, because my music is so dope. He don't realize people are getting poked in the neck with fentanyl needles, right?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. In a
How does
weird
he
way.
know that? I can't blame him for that in real time.
Right.
I don't
That's
think
what
it's
I'm
fair to
saying.
Travis Scott.
That's what I'm saying. That is their saving grace. On a sidebar, this ain't nothing new.
I think I got a clip right here of Travis Scott apologizing. Let me see if this is it. Let me hear this.
Send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. My fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need, I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. City of Houston, HP.
He stopped right there because he wanted to say we've been working closely with the police, but he don't want to say that. But we know what he mean when he say that. Toya, I see you. Toya, I see you. Megazord, I see you. Let me play the rest of this clip. About 30 seconds left.
Fire department, everyone help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local authorities. Everybody continue to just keep your prayers. I mean, I'm honestly just devastated, and I could never imagine anything like this just happening. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep you guys updated and just keep you guys informed on what's going on.
All right. That's chopped up. I'll try to find the full clip, and when I come back later on today, we'll get into it real quick though. I would be remiss if I didn't say what up though, Megazord.
What's going on, brother?
People getting poked in the neck at the concert, homie. Never heard of it in my life.
Never heard of it.
Go ahead, man. You got the floor.
Yeah, you from down there, man. What's the word from on the ground?
Just like I said, I don't have really any information that I could, put my stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? But for what I'm hearing, man, I saw the picture of the children who died, and I'll be honest with you, bro. You got 50,000 people in the enclosed area. We're not talking about 50,000 in a stadium seat. We're talking about 50,000 people that's just on the ground, right? And you're in a place where you literally have no room. Like, you literally have no room. The first thing,
you chopped up. I lost you. Your mic muted. He might be moving around though. It might be at work. But you muted your mic. I don't know if that was
That's
purpose.
that
or
Illuminati.
accident.
They didn't want him to say nothing.
Well, no, that was my son came in here interrupting me to the highest degree of interruptivity. But okay, go.
The highest degree would be he just walked up and farted in your face. Did he do that?
Nah, he pretty much.
All right, well, cut the man some break then. Cut the young man some break. Cut him a break.
He pretty much came in here and tackled me. But
go ahead.
But yeah, like all I know is, you know, the way they had it, it wasn't like if we go to a JC concert and it's 50,000 people and we're all in seats, like in state, they were like 50,000 standing room, 50,000. So any one of us that already been around shit like that, we already know that if some shit pop off, where you like, we're looking, you know what I'm saying? Like we have the wherewithal to know that, hey man, this 50,000 standing room. This ain't 50,000 sitting in seats. This standing room. If anything jump off, nigga, we need to be somewhere to where the crowd can't dictate what we do. But this is just common sense amongst us because, you know, we could be out in events and gatherings and niggas start shooting just off the rip. Now, for what I want to know is why did niggas start running?
Who started running?
I'm just saying, why did people start running? Like all the videos we see outside of the people fainting, why is people running?
Well,
that's why people were getting trampled, is what he's saying, Mark.
Yeah, and hold on, Mike. Let me let Bill manager go ahead. Our Bill manager, go ahead. Unmute Bill manager.
Hey, what to do, fam? That's
Man,
Build Monger.
Say what now?
The name is Build Monger, like Killmonger, just, you know what I'm saying, dropping off the 187, trying to put a little bit more building on you, feel me?
I love it. Go ahead, man. Give me your take on this topic.
Hey, look, when I saw the pictures of the entrances to the space, it was like, all right, I'm not surprised. Somebody in the chat wrote that they're not surprised. It's like, I'm not surprised. To me, all of this, you know what I'm saying, resonates as ritual. The fact that they do so many elements of like death and, you know, low vibes and that shit, when it happens, it's, you know, just like the whole thing with what homie name is. Anybody that got a name where they talking about what they'll do to another motherfucker. Pop Smoke or Spot 'em got 'em, nigga. Really, cuz your name is written in your name what you about. So when it happens to you, I don't get the oh my god type of gasp that everybody else tend to get. You feel me?
Go ahead, I'm listening. Go ahead, you got the floor.
Yeah. So when it comes to this, it's unfortunate, but this reeks of ritual. It's like, you know, anytime something like this occurs, the very first thing they be thinking of is, well, how can someone not get harmed, right? Because insurance is a motherfucker. And the fact that homie just said it was 50,000 standing room. Well, a stand can easily shift to, you know what I'm saying, you need more space, but what would be the catalyst of that? You feel me? Yeah, I think all of that is definitely taken into consideration. And if something does pop off to a degree, somebody popping it off, you know?
Appreciate you. Hold what you got. Go ahead, Megazord.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know, before I get in on the ritual, the symbolism and all that, I'm just saying, you know, I heard one of the children who died was 10 years old. Just think to yourself, bro, what fucking concert could we have went to that our parents would let us go to where there's estimated X amount of people at 10 fucking years old by ourselves?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real, bro. What are we doing? Like, I think, and then you got to understand, what is Travis Scott's audience? See, they want to cancel the nigga now. They wasn't canceling the nigga when they was popping pills to the nigga music, when they was sipping lean to the nigga music. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is suburbia. This is suburbia. This ain't the little niggas in the hood, bro. This ain't them. You go look. I'm saying this. I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, bro. Go look at the pictures of the children who died. They look like they would die in a trampoline, bro. They look like they would die in a trampoline, bro. I'm not saying that to be funny, but I'm just saying.
Real talk though. Real talk. Yeah.
Coming from where we come from, bro. Would you die in a trampoline, Mark? Hell no, you wouldn't, bro. Will anybody on this panel die? We lost our life because we got fucking trampled. Nigga,
I don't want to blame the victims though, man. And
No,
and I don't
we
want to
ain't
make
going
light
there.
of it respectfully because
no,
I don't
I'm not.
know. I never been in that situation, homie. I never been in a
I'm not-
situation that's like that. So I don't
No,
want to
bro.
make like a
And-
I'm
respect.
not blaming.
And
And I
let
ain't
me
saying that's
also
what you're
bring to
doing.
everyone's attention too, real quickly. Let me bring to everyone's attention that not only do we have 8 people dead, an estimated 300 people injured and hospitalized, we have another estimated something about 200 or so missing and unaccounted for.
See, and there you go. Wait a minute.
Like somebody got body snatched.
Unaccounted
There was
for.
weird stuff going on.
Wow.
People was getting
And then,
people
hey.
was getting snatched.
Yeah, then I heard niggas was getting. I heard niggas was getting poked with needles and shit. Like, say, bro,
Yeah, we spoke on that. Go ahead.
you know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is really, and everybody want to put the blame on Travis Scott. What I seen from Travis Scott is I've never seen in no concerts a nigga during his show say, "Hey man, y'all help them. They passed out over here." Like somebody help him out. He passed out. I see they got clips of Travis Scott doing that. They say he's supposed to stop the show because one nigga passed out. Say, bro, if Michael Jackson stopped the show, come on, he would stop doing shows, nigga.
Right. So he gets that type
Hold
of.
on, Bill Manga. Let him finish his thought, my brother. Go ahead. Finish up, Megazord. And then
So
Bill
I'm just-
Manga, I'll let you get right back in.
So I was just saying that, you know, I think when you look at Travis Scott, he looks remorseful, bro, because it happened on his show. But Travis Scott didn't hire the event staff. Somebody else hired the event staff. And event staff, brothers and sisters, been hitting licks for years because they ain't been doing no damn work.
All right. Let me let Bill Manga get in. Go ahead, Bill Manga.
I mean, when you think about it, he's basically just a name, right? He's the hollow idol that they put out there to the fans. You know, this is on some vicarious atonement shit. You know, it's always worship in some form or fashion, even if it's diluted or whatever. So people, he's going to be the Judas goat, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And everything is going to fall on him just due to his name being attached to it. But if you look at the track record of the management and those who set up the concert, you can see how many OSHA incidents they had in the past as well. And if there's some similarity in area that they're in, or whatever type of function is supposed to be it rap or pop or rock or something like that. I think it's just with his name is being pushed to highlight it, and that's what's got it trending.
I mean, look, no, the dude is sponsored by McDonald's, so he's been trending. Is it like, let's be clear. I got you, Mike. I just want to reply to this real quick. Let's be clear. This guy was put out there. Like, he's been out there. What's the sneakers he got? He got a sneaker deal, right? Who's his sneakers with? Anybody know?
Nike and Jordan.
So he got a Jordan brand behind him. He got McDonald's behind him. Like, this guy is a star. He's a big star. In Drake's Grammy acceptance speech, he said, "Hey, don't you worry about being up here. You are dope as fuck, man. You the illest." Like, he said, "This trophy don't mean shit." They cut him off. Like, the guy's been a star. Go ahead, Mike. But this is truly unfortunate. People lost their life. Kids were there. Minors were there. Were the parents there? Would the security be sued? Would they go after the damn motherfuckers who? Excuse my French, but I'm in France. Would they go after the people who? Even the vendors there, who sold alcohol there? If Ciroc was involved, we saw Ciroc too, because everybody get hit with the papers. When especially when it's lost a life, they putting cases on everybody. Facts. Go ahead, Mike. You got the floor.
They said they go have all you motherfuckers playing basketball in Pelican Bay. I got paperwork on all you motherfuckers.
Right, real talk. That's the number one answer right there. Everybody.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Cause we ain't gonna be here all day. I'm gonna end this one and I'm gonna end this one and I'll be on the next one pretty soon. What up, Major Key? Oh, yo, holla at King Asian Math. I sent him that refund, homie. I wanted my hands clean of it. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But holla at King Asian Math. Far as that go, he said, "What up, Ricky? You selling your bet with me?" Reggie Owens said Travis Scott is a megastar. Absolutely. He said he debuted an album on Fortnite. Wow, I didn't know that. Cameron said Jordan, he got his own ones, homie. The man got his own Jordan ones. He said,
he's not a
what was
local
the bet?
rapper.
He's
not a local rapper.
He said it was $10. And then 10 euros. I don't know. He put dollars and euros on it. Travis Scott needs he needs the criminal papers. Really? Should he be charged criminally? It's $100.
Man, I mean, like, listen, like I said, the one thing that I will say to him, and I'm with Ricky, I'm with Megazar about people don't stop the shows, and that's why I said playing advocate. Okay, the show's lit. I was high. I was in the moment. But there is the footage of where you clearly see the ambulance right in front of them trying to get somebody out of there. And at some point, I don't know. At some point, you can say, nah, I ain't some type of show. No, you stop the show. You stop it. It's okay. Humanity.
But if Michael Jackson stopped, hold on, slow down. If Michael Jackson stopped the show every time somebody fell out with an ambulance, he couldn't tour nowhere.
I got the footage of Michael Jackson's last show in Budapest, his last live show in Budapest, where people were passing out and they were getting carried out. You didn't see nothing where an ambulance or EMTs were unable to move the bodies and were like literally surrounded by people and the crowd's running in different directions because apparently somebody's getting poked with needles or people are whatever. And so people are getting trampled. There's a difference. Like I said, when you really sit and watch the footage, there's certain video content that is surfacing that is really like, I don't even want to say unexcusable, but it's going to open up the Pandora's box of questions of what the fuck happened. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen nothing like this. And I've seen all sorts of crazy concerts, crazy hippie, festivals, shit that went real wild and real left. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've seen all sorts of gatherings where spooky shit was the intention and was the result. This shit seemed weird.
Yo, will y'all say that they play with death? Then can we admit that that these motherfuckers like playing with, you know what I'm saying, symbolism of death and I don't know.
I was talking to Eclipse about that. I said sometimes I don't even think these guys even know. It's the people who went to college for art. It's the people who are behind the scenes telling them, hey, this will look good if you did this in your video. This will look good if you wear this. Blah 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 blah. It's made by pick the most famous person or the most expensive shit that your broke ass ain't never been able to afford or pronounce. Yeah, we put you in that. And then you find out later, oh, that's what that means. Or some of us know. And yeah, these people don't know. And then it's the embarrassment. They don't want to tell you on, hey, look, man, I didn't even know what that shit meant when they put that on me in that video. They don't want to tell you that. Because now you here's the thing, it's almost like being president. Like you lose either way. Like either you complicit or you are incompetent.
Or you Kennedy'd.
Oh man, damn man, don't do that one. Damn, but you're right though. Give them the bell.
I mean that is the whole that's the whole heads I win, tails you lose game when you play the Wheel of Fortune in Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you feel what I'm saying? You can't win if you don't play. And if you don't play, you can't live.
Like
who just don't want to play, you know what I'm saying? And then what is living without death? That's not life. That's just existence.
If we're gonna take it to the metaphysical level, let's Clips and Bill Monger, let's keep it a buck. Like everybody trying to say this particular thing with the satanic ritual, man, you living in a simulation. This whole shit is that.
Right.
They don't get that though.
That's what no, but I'm just saying.
Let them finish. It's too early to be talking over each other. It's too early.
No, but Clips, you do the math. You know the knowledge. This is a simulation. This whole shit is that. Not just Travis Scott concert. When we watch the Super Bowl this year, there's going to be some underlining symbolism shit going on.
Facts.
Whoever has the whoever has the head performance at the Grammys is going to be some underlining symbolism shit going on. This is it. Like, not just Travis Scott concert. This whole thing, look here. Megan Thee Stallion walking with her titties jiggling, giving you hottie sauce. That doesn't look like hell. All I
What
see
you
is
said, thottie sauce? Oh, hottie
yeah,
sauce. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I thought you said thottie sauce. I'm sorry.
sweet and sour hot sauce. That shit like sweet and sour sauce.
Okay.
That shit like it has high levels of high fructose corn syrup in it. That's neither here nor there.
Oh,
but,
it does though. It looked like Jello.
Yeah, it like. So I'm saying, like, at what point do we understand that? Hey, man, it's up to us. Like Travis Scott, man, them people got, man. Come on, bro. Let's keep it a bizzle. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at all of these, when we see the infamous footage of DMX doing Rough Riders Anthem, and it looks like could be 500,000 people
Final thoughts. And after this, after he said this final thoughts for everybody, 'cause I gotta go.
Yeah, yes, sir. It looks to be like 500,000 people in the crowd, right? But do you see them enclosed, or are they in a wide open area? They were inside a stadium here. They was inside a stadium enclosed, Mark. 50,000. It wasn't like Woodstock, where it's this many people out in the true open, like in the true open. You know, where you park your car, you're at the concert. Like that's what where you park your car, you're at the concert at Woodstock.
We gotta speed it up, man.
Okay, I'm just saying, like 50,000 people in the enclosed area with all this pyrotechnics and all of this syrup shipping and pill popping out. What do you think is finna happen?
Absolutely. Bill Manga, 30 seconds or less, man. Give me your final thoughts.
Much respect. Thanks for the sharpening, y'all. When it comes to these type of vibes, it's like homie said, it's the entirety of society. We can't just pinpoint you know what I'm saying, Travis Scott or whatever. It's like, you know, that's the blatant aspect of it. But what about the lightness that everyone does permit? Like if nothing went down at this concert that was ill, then the vibes that homie put in his music that is ill would still just be music to everybody's ears and everything with it. So that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Mike, 30 seconds or less, man. Give me your final thought. Unmute your mic. 30 seconds or less. Go ahead, Mike.
Like and subscribe. Marq Nash, great show. Prayers to the people who got hurt. Stay woke and understand what that really means. You know what I'm saying? Like really pay attention. Everything is everything, but some, you know, don't read too deep into things, but see things for what they are. Love y'all. Stay black. Stay blessed.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, man. Megazord, I see you pull back up. You got anything else for me, man, before we go? Or something you want to plug?
No, sir. I was just trying to hear everybody out. I don't know what happened. I was trying to hear everybody out.
Yeah. I'm closing this thing down, man. I got to get on some daddy duties and other things around the house that I need to get done. I need to chop this up, put it out there, and we got to get ready for the next show, man. I believe we're probably going to be talking about this again as the days and the weeks pass and more information is revealed to us. Thank you for everybody who pulled up. Shout out to everybody who's a new subscriber to the show. Like I said, man, I always I see Ghost. He taking umbrage to some of the things you guys are saying. But look, man, Ghost, you are more than welcome to pull up and give your take on it as well. It's always open channel, open panel, open dialogue. Long as we keep it respectful, we can come back and do it again. With that said, my name is Marq Nash. I'm your host. Always remember, dreams require sleep. Goals require effort. You can't get that hoodie at marknash.com. I love y'all. I see you on the next one. Peace.
This that squad sound.
This is